Okay, everyone. One moment. Don't think anybody joined the second it started, but just in case, I'm gonna say 1 second, yo. Alright, just gotta set some stuff up. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna wait 1 moment. 1 second, yo? What do you mean, duck? Alright. Alright, today, bro. Hold on, let me check one thing. Okay. It's been a while since I streamed, bro. I haven't streamed in about, I don't know. I haven't streamed in like 5 months. And, it's been a long time, so figured I'd stream again because I hit 100 platinums. I've actually hit a little bit over 100 plats quite a while ago. We're at 103 now. So I figured we'd do a stream again, but the stream would be going over my 103 platinum collection. So what's up, Bosco? What's up, Liam? Certains. I have your notification on this. This is the first one I got from you in like a year. Oh, wow. I thought you quit doing YouTube, to be honest. No, I'm still here. Been grinding it out, man. Never gonna give up, man. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and go over our 100 platinum collection. It's been quite a while, so let's do it. We're gonna go down to the very beginning. So, what's up, Gamer Pro? What's up, Bingleknot? And we're going all the way down. I've played a lot of games. So, should we go over our the first ones I've ever gotten? Like these games here. I've only ever played, on my PS3, I've played a lot of PS3 games. But when it comes to old ones, at the very bottom, I've really only played Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Batman Arkham City. So, these other games I played on different accounts. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I played a little bit on my account, but this game I played on a different one a lot. I've probably clocked in probably like 50, 60 hours on this game, but it's on a different account, and that's the same with pretty much all these games. Tales of Xillia is an RPG. I have like 30 hours on this game, but you don't get a whole lot of trophies here. At least not a lot of them. So anyways, let's just go to the first plat. First plat is not Miles Morales. First plat is actually Astro's Playroom. I got the DLC after getting Miles Morales Platinum. So, yeah, this is actually the first Platinum. Pretty simple. It's a great game. First one I've ever Platinumed, obviously. Not much to say about it. It's only like a 3-hour plat. I have a lot to say about Miles Morales, though, and Duck knows exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Duck, should I talk about what happened when I Platinumed Miles Morales? Should I talk about my story? This is probably my weirdest and most embarrassing Platinum story ever. Realistically speaking, though, before we get into that, if I do, probably not. I'll ask Duck. Duck is the man here. Pretty mid-game, honestly. I'd give this game a C rating. Honestly, this Miles Morales is not that great of a game. Like, I mean, it's fine. It's not bad, but, I mean, I don't know. Spider-Man 1 is an S tier game. Spider-Man 2 is a B plus tier game. This is like a C, maybe C minus. All right, Doug does not want me to tell the story. I don't know if I'm reading all the comments, so let's see. How is you? I'm doing pretty great. Thanks, Bosco. How are you? So yeah, guess we won't say the story. It's pretty embarrassing. I just find it pretty funny. But yeah, there we go. We'll go to the third Platinum, Goat Simulator, one of the greatest games we've ever gotten. I did this in like one sitting, like back in 2022. It's been 3 years now. 7-hour plat did in one sitting. Pretty funny game. We're gonna get more into this game later on, though. I skipped the DLC. I didn't really like the DLC, but there's a lot more we're gonna go through about this game because there's a lot more to talk about in the remaster, which I platinumed. So we'll talk about this game then, because I'll actually go over the DLC. Fourth platinum, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Pretty solid game. It's all right. First platinum actually made me struggle. Since I did talk about a lot of these, though, I might skim over a lot of these unless I actually feel like there's a lot to talk about, because a lot of these platinums I talked about quite a lot in a different video. Like an actual video, not a stream. What is your friend's Xbox or your mom's phone? Answer, bro. What is your friend's Xbox or mom's phone? What are you talking about? I don't have any friends that play Xbox. Well, okay, I have one, but I don't have one, so I don't know what his Xbox is. My mom's phone? I'm not answering that. So, yeah, this is the first one that gave me struggle, though. Pretty good game. It's all right. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. 3 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. At the time, I struggled a lot, though. But, yeah, hi, Freeze. Stop it, Freeze. Lego Harry Potter. Pretty solid game, I guess. Pretty mediocre now. I don't really enjoy it anymore. It's okay, though. I think the game's fine. I don't really care about Lego games. I'm not a big fan of Lego games, so I don't know. It's alright. At the time, I loved it, though. I think it's alright now. Minecraft. Hack the platinum. This game sucks. Okay, Minecraft is okay, but I hacked this platinum, so I didn't have to suffer through it. Don't have the photos here, though. Because I'm not on my PS4 anymore, so I don't have my photos, but you can't platinum the game in creative mode. That's how they make you pour a lot of hours into it. So I hacked it, did creative, and I got the platinum, and I don't know how long. Still took me a couple days because it's that boring, though. His mom's phone is an iPhone 13, Duck. Huh? When you first played Goat Sim, remember, bro? When I first played Goat Simulator. What is your friend's Xbox or your mom's phone? Answer, bro. When you first played Goat Simulator. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. The worst part of Spider-Man games is MJ. Screw that Mary Sue brat. I did hate MJ. I think she's a friggin'... I don't know, bro. I don't like her, though. My mom played Lego Harry Potter while pregnant with me. That is freaking lit. That is cool, bro. What's up, NCYC? How's it going, bro? I also glitch into creative mode. That's based, because nobody wants to play Minecraft. This game sucks. This game is awful. Just kidding. It's okay. It's an alright game. Like Harry Potter Years 5 through 7. Literally, basically, a bigger version of the first game. Goes over the different movies, but honestly, Lego games, they all feel kind of the same. All Lego games feel the exact same, so... Except for one, which we'll get into later again. SpongeBob SquarePants. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Greatest SpongeBob game ever made. This game is cracked. Peak game. Everybody gotta play it, bro. Pretty awesome game, dude. Pretty easy as well. I don't know how long it took me. Probably like 10 hours. I don't know, dude. This game's peak, man. Stoner, how don't you remember him? I remember NCYC. I just don't remember him very well. Okay, stop it. Okay. My name is Mayo. Do we need to talk about it? I don't know. God of War. This game's pretty peak. This is like the game that really got me into PlayStation. I'm still more of a Nintendo guy, to be honest. But this is the game that really got me into PlayStation. Before this, I really only played PlayStation stuff for the higher quality games. But other than that, I didn't really play much else. I really only used PlayStation for higher quality stuff. But I preferred Nintendo. But this game is really what got me into PlayStation exclusive games, because this game is really awesome. So yeah, it took me a couple months, though. It took me 2 months because I was pretty slow. I don't know why. Wasn't really used to longer plats. This platinum's like, what, 50 hours? Before this, my longest was like 10. So this one took me a little bit. But pretty awesome game. Fun fact, the writer of Spider-Man 2 changed MJ's model to look more like her. And also changed the story so MJ would save the day more. So he's literally a self-insert. I don't know what that word means, but I hate MJ. She's a loser, mostly because she's a redhead. I'm sorry if you're a redhead, but I don't hate you or anything, but, you know, it's like, you gotta, you know, we'll leave it at that. I'm not a fan of redheads. Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. This game, S-tier game. I did play this before God of War, and I liked it a lot, but I played it on a different account. I've beaten the game tons of times, but when I got my own PlayStation account, because I stuck with like one before this for a lot, other than I only had my own PS3 account for a while, but I got my own PS4 one in 2022, and I played this game like 2 years before it. Pretty awesome game. Went back to it. I like this game a lot. It's pretty lit. You know, it's pretty cool. Is this a comic book accurate Spider-Man? I don't know. Pretty easy platinum as well. I would say this is a really great platinum for beginners. Pretty simple one. Nothing too hard. Just 100% it. A lot of people have done it because it's really that easy. $70 for both Galaxy games, bro. Yes, that is pretty sad. I won't be getting either of them, probably. I'll probably just stick to emulators, honestly. I'm sure an emulator would look 30 times better as well. So, we need to boycott Nintendo, dude. These prices are absurd. They did it for the 3DS, and they dropped the game's prices in half and started selling 3DSs like half the price as well because they were sorry about it, apparently. But hopefully it'll happen again. Probably not, though. Probably won't happen again. DLC. The DLC was okay. I liked the Catwoman one because you find out, you know, him and Spider-Man linked up. And, you know, I find it kind of funny. So, you know, I find it pretty funny that they hooked up. Pretty peak DLC. They don't in the DLC itself, but you hear about it. Pretty lit. Black Cat's hot. I had a lot of fun going through that one. Other DLCs are pretty mid, though. I would say the DLCs were worse than Miles Morales. D-tier DLC, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not that great. God of War 3 Remastered. Definitely my third. Definitely top 3 games of all time. Number 1 game of all time is definitely Billy Hatcher. But God of War 3, bro. God of War 3 is up there. I'd say number 1 game, Billy Hatcher. Second best game, Sonic Adventure 2. And third best game, God of War 3. First platinum I did, that was a 5 out of 10 difficulty or above. I think I saw somebody give it a 6 out of 10 rating. I disagree with a 6 out of 10. It's not a 6, but I did beat the Labyrinth on Titan mode. So Titan mode was very hard. I'd say Titan mode was the 5 out of 10 part for me. And doing the Labyrinth on Titan mode, I would probably give the platinum a 6 for that. But since you can do it on the easiest mode, there's just no way to, you know, there's just no way to say it. So, still a 5. I did this in Titan mode stupidly because I wanted to finish the platinum quicker. Wasn't worth it. I'd rather just have played the game again and did it on easy. But that's the hard part. Best part of the game, having sex with, what's her name? Aphrodite. That was pretty awesome. You get like 3 girls in there and they're all like touching each other. It was pretty lit, bro. Okay, on a serious note, actually, the best part of the game, though, what's his face? Is there even a trophy for it? I don't know if there is. Yeah. Killing Kronos, dude. That was crazy, man. Probably the reason why this game is in my top 3. The boss fights in this game are crazy, and killing Kronos carries this game, honestly. If it wasn't for Kronos, I don't think this game would be in my top 5 even. Kronos just carries the game so hard. Okay, I'm going to read chat again. What's up, Talifson? I didn't say hi to Talif. Hopefully he's still here. What's up, bro? Your channel grew since the last time I was here. It's been growing quite a bit. I gain an average of 100 subs a day now. So it's like literally last Sunday, you know, I had 250 less subs. The channel's growing pretty fast, so thank you guys. In my opinion, every game should be 20 bucks, just like Silk Song. Even people that pirate games didn't pirate Silk Song, which is quite easy to do. Pirate games, actually. Barat. They actually bought Silk Song. I disagree. Silk Song was made by 4 people. There's not a lot of people they need to pay. When a game's made by 4 people, it's only 4 people you gotta actually pay. When it comes to major games, those are made by thousands and thousands of people. So, if every game was 20 bucks, Nintendo and Sony would probably be going bankrupt. So, I disagree. It would be nice, though, but it's never gonna happen because companies would not survive that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pretty awesome game. Top 3 right there. Hello Neighbor. I'm not talking about this game. This game sucks. Okay, we'll talk about it a little bit, but pretty much every trophy in this game's ultra rare, dog. That's pretty sad because this game's like really easy to platinum, but the game is so mediocre that nobody wanted to get even half the trophies in this game. That's pretty embarrassing. Let's be honest. That is very embarrassing for this guy. Your game takes like, what, 5 to 10 hours to platinum? And, I mean, people didn't even get through the first hour of this game. Only like 2%, only like 15% of people got through the first like 30 minutes of this game. If that isn't like a wake-up call, if that isn't a wake-up call that only like 15% of people played the first 10 minutes of your game, I don't know what is, but this should be a wake-up call for you, whoever made this game. Your games suck, and I hate you. Just kidding. I don't hate you, but I hate your games. And you need to try a lot harder, bud. Just because you went popular in 2017 doesn't make your games good. FGTV is the only reason you made a lot of money, bud. FGTV carried your whole company. Road Bustle, my name is Mayo 2 and 3. They're both like 5-hour... Well, Road Bustle's a 5-hour long platinum. But my name is Mayo are both like an hour-long plats. Don't really need to talk about those. Bro, Hello Neighbor Platinum should get you negative XP. Probably. It's awful. I hate this game. In my opinion, the quickest god to kill was Hera. Just Kratos grabbed her by the neck and snapped her. Well, she's not a god, actually. She's a goddess, dude. Oh my gosh, she's not actually a god, dude. Yeah, she is, though. It lasts, like... It's just one cutscene. You don't even have to fight her. So, obviously, yes, it would be. Shut up, being a lot. Okay, Dark Cloud. I love this game. Dark Cloud, beautiful game. Really, really cool game. This game's honestly quite nostalgic for me. I first played this when I was about... Here, let me do something real quick. I first played this game when I was about 11 years old. I actually have a funny story about this, though. When I was like... I think I got this game when I was like 10, but I mostly played when I was 11, because that's when I had the brain power to process this game. I never learned how to ride a bike, and my parents wanted me to learn a bike, so I was like, dude... If you buy me Dark Cloud, because I love Dark Cloud 2, but if you buy me Dark Cloud 1 for learning how to ride a bike, then I'll do it. So that's how I got this game. Pretty awesome game. It's really hard platinum, though. I think this would usually be like a 6 out of 10, but there is a glitch to do it in about a 3 out of 10 in like 20 hours. First time playing this game, I had about 80 hours in the game, and I was only about halfway done. Second time playing this game was on this account. I first played it on a different one. So, yeah, I glitched it because I already had 80 hours on the game. Didn't want to do all that for my second going through for this plat. So I glitched it, but it's a really easy one. Can do it in like the first 20 minutes of the game. Pretty awesome game, though. There's a really hot genie with like these huge tits in this game, and she's really hot. Very high cosplayer potential, but nobody cosplays her, and it makes me sad. Hotter than Shantae, honestly. She's hotter than Shantae. Next game, Among Us. We can skip this one, honestly. 3% on Bloodborne, Stoner, why? Honestly, didn't really... I mean, I like Bloodborne, but when I played this game initially... I don't know, didn't really get into it. I didn't really care about the game. I think it's great. I think it was fun. I like the story, but... I don't know, didn't really get into it. Okay, well, actually, main reason... Before I started doing, you know, platinum content, I'm trying to think. When I first played Bloodborne, before I started doing, like, actual videos, I used to record videos on the PS4 itself. And I was doing Bloodborne as a Let's Play series. This is probably, like, 3 years ago. This would have been... How many years ago would this have been? Yeah, this would have been 3 years ago. I used to do Let's Plays rather than actual videos because I didn't have a PC or anything. And after I got real content and I wanted to make actual videos, I kind of dropped this game. That's like the main reason. I would go back to this. I did think about going back for a video when I first started YouTube, but I just never have. That's why it's at a 3%. Main reason. Among Us. I feel very blessed to have this platinum because a lot of these trophies were actually really, really difficult. So... Well, not difficult, just very grindy. You have to get 150 kills, 500 total tasks. Hard part about this would take dozens, probably like 100 hours. But there was actually a glitch where you can glitch it, and you can get all the trophies in about a few hours. I don't remember what the glitch was, but they patched it. They patched the glitch. So you'd have to do it all legit now. I didn't have to. I feel very lucky. I feel very blessed for that. God waited for the company to patch it so that I could get my platinum first because God knew that eventually I was going to want to get the platinum, but he knew I wouldn't have the strength to do it. So he made sure it wasn't patched before I could do the platinum. So thanks, God. I know that was you. I know that was you. 50 hours legit? Okay, well, that's actually less than I thought it would be. You should definitely go back, man. Definitely my fave plat. It was a fun game. I had a lot of fun with it. I like the story. I like the atmosphere. It was pretty interesting, but never did it. Fall Guys, I did this platinum legit as well. People say 10 out of 10 was an overstatement. I agree. This is more like a 6 for me. Now it's like a 2 because you can just glitch this one. I platinumed this game before the glitch, though. And the hard part was 5 episodes in a row. I don't know. I got it randomly, though, honestly. I don't have a lot of memories with this platinum. I have memories with it. My best friend, Peyton, we used to play this game a lot together. I think I got like 90% of the trophies with him. Good memories playing this game with him, but I actually randomly got this platinum. They say it's the platinum killer. They say it's the 6 out of 10. Some people would say it's a 10 out of 10. I randomly got it with Peyton, and that was pretty cool. Didn't really have to worry about it. So honestly, I would say for me it was like a 3 out of 10. I would say for me it was a 3 out of 10 because, you know, I didn't really think about it. You know, I just got it with my friend Peyton. I think I had like 80 hours on the game at the time. It was a great memory. I have a lot of fun with this game. I haven't played it since then, but had great memories with Peyton and doing that. Did it before the glitch, though, so I can say I did it when it was a 10 out of 10, which I don't think it was. Even if I had to do that trophy while actually thinking about it, I think I'd probably only give it like a 6. Ratchet and Clank, pretty mid game. Don't really care about the Ratchet and Clank series. I think it's pretty boring. I don't really like these games. My first ever platinum was South Park: The Fractured Butthole. That game I honestly didn't really like, to be honest. Fractured Butthole was pretty mid. I got a slot platinum while I was bored. Please forgive me, sir. We all do it. It happens to the best of us. I do it all the time. I think we all do it. No, bro, the glitch was in 2021. Well, I didn't do the glitch, bud. I didn't do the glitch. I didn't know that glitch existed, okay? Maybe it was in 2021. I didn't know it existed. I never played creator custom maps. I always played the legit stuff. So I did it totally legit. So, oh crap, my brother's calling me. We'll just pick that up later. Huh. I don't want to talk to you, brother. I'll talk to you some other time. Okay, Ratchet and Clank, pretty mediocre game. Don't really care. I'm sure it has a big fan base, but honestly, I didn't like it. I don't like the Ratchet and Clank games. I think they're pretty mediocre. Batman Arkham Asylum. This game was... When did I play this game? Dang, this is one of the... I played this game before I got any platinum, apparently. At least I think. Maybe I got this after Astrobot. I like this game a lot. I was going to do the platinum, but I wasn't really good at video games at the time, to be honest. Because I don't even think I had a single platinum, and it was very overwhelming. I definitely could do it now. You know, I mean, I've done way harder platinums, way grindier platinums. I could definitely do it now, but at the time, it was really overwhelming, so I never finished it. But I loved the game. I think it was great. Highly recommend to any Batman fan. I would say Batman City's better, but this one is a solid entry. 10 out of 10 day 1 until 2021. 7 out of 10 from 2021 to now without glitching. Okay. Okay, fair enough. But now you are, so go back and finish it. Maybe one day. I think I'd rather do City. It was a bit ago. What is the slot platinum? I've done like 30 slot platinums, bro. I gotta be honest. Well, okay, I think I've only done like 11. Oh my gosh, that brings up the question, you guys. A lot of my slot platinums were actually for stupid platinum Saturdays. Since I'm now making a lot, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Main reason I stopped stupid platinum Saturdays, my channel was going through a bit of a hiatus, I guess. Wasn't getting a lot of views, wasn't making a whole lot of money. I had to save up, and I didn't think I could afford doing stupid platinum Saturdays every weekend, but channel's been popping off lately. I have plenty of money for stupid platinum Saturdays. So if you guys want to see me bring it back, I would be more than willing to bring back stupid platinum Saturdays. I had a lot of fun doing it then. Main reason I stopped is because, I mean, I could afford it, but I also couldn't at the same time. But since I can now, if you guys want to see me bring back SPS, I'll do it. Because that's mostly slot platinums, and it was a lot of fun, so. I've been in the position to bring it back for about a year now. I stopped about a year ago, shortly after I could bring it back, but I never did. So if you guys want me to, let me know. Duck and Liam, you guys want me to. Stoner broke half my Astro records, and I had to go out of my way to reclaim them. I'm sorry, Being Not. Meat Boy when? Never. Maybe. Not for a video, though. Don't think it would do well. Too overdone. Wouldn't work for my channel, but maybe. Stoner built like Mini P.E.K.K.A. Don't know what that is. Uncharted 2 and 3. Freaking love these games. These were my very first platinum not my very first platinum, my very first introduction to PlayStation. I played them, yeah, in COVID, I believe. They made the Uncharted trilogy free. So, I don't remember how old I was. This might have been 2020, I think. I was on my brother's PS4. We didn't have a PS5 at the time. I think the PS5 was just announced. The PS5 wasn't even out yet, I don't think. And they randomly made the games free. So I first experienced this because I just randomly ran into seeing it free. I was probably like 11 years old maybe. And my brother wasn't using his PS4 at the time. I logged on. I had like 20 bucks from doing chores. I was going to buy something. And I saw this. And I played all 3 games in about a week. So obviously when I started Platinum Trophy hunting, I had to go back to it because that account game shares with me. And pretty easy platinums. I'd say they're like 4 out of 10s for me. Really the only hard part is the speedrun stuff. I would say in Uncharted 2 only one of them was hard, which I think was Urban Warfare. This trophy was pretty hard. I didn't really like this one. This one was rough. Urban Warfare in less than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. This one was tough. Took me a few tries. I would say it's like a 4 out of 10. I would say maybe a 5 because crushing mode is pretty hard. Yeah, I did crushing mode for my first playthrough. So, I didn't have cheats because you can use cheats if you beat the game on like hard or something. Straight up raw dogged it. Went in crushing mode first try. So, I think I maybe found it like a 5 out of 10 for me because I haven't played the game in about 2 years. Did crushing mode for my first one. So, I think I might have found it like a 5, but pretty awesome game. Pretty nostalgic for me. I didn't grow up on it. I mostly grew up on like the GameCube and stuff, but this was my first introduction to PlayStation, and Spider-Man was. I played those two at around the same time. Uncharted 3, same thing. Crushing mode was the hard part. I also raw dog it. Went right in. Crushing mode first thing. Honestly, I found this game a whole lot easier. I thought this game was only like a 4 out of 10 for me. Only hard part, honestly, speedrunning stuff wasn't even that hard. The speedruns for this game were very, very easy, to be honest. I did them all first try. Not for Uncharted 2, though. Other hard part, honestly, crushing mode. It's basically just miscellaneous trophies. Pretty simple. Uncharted Lost Legacy. This game sucks because they didn't want gooners to sexualize the game because the Latina used to have a big butt. So they shrunk her butt, dude. They actually said they went out of their way to make her butt smaller because you'll get close-ups of her because you're playing as her. Honestly, that very reason alone makes me hate this game. Since you made her butt smaller, I don't like your game anymore. I wanted big Latina cheeks, but you shrunk her butt, dude. So, thanks a lot, Sony. You guys suck. Rayman Legends, dude. This game is awesome. Wait, hold up. I'm missing a couple chats I should read. Oh, I platinum Super Meat Boy, and it was genuinely my most raging experience. I bet it was. It seems hard. Maybe I'll do it one day. I was plan on the Meat Boy plat again one day, but while recording, so I can make a video about it. You should do it, Talif. It's overdone. So many people have done it, but it could still be fun, right? It's just about having fun. For me, it's 2 different reasons. For having fun and making it my future job. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, Rayman Legends, bro. Honestly, pretty awesome platinum. This took me 70 hours. Let me think. What was hard? Honestly, this game's not too hard. I would say it's like a 4 out of 10 as well. They say it's a 5. I disagree. It's only like a 4 for me. Which isn't like a big difference, but I wouldn't say it's in the middle. It's less than the middle. Really awesome game, though. This game is what introduced me to Rayman. Again, I played this on a different account as well, back in 2020. So, 5 years ago now. Was my introduction to Rayman. Actually, that's not true. I had a friend. His name was Cody. And I knew him. Sorry, my dogs. I met him probably like 2015. Went to his house and he had Rayman Legends, and we played it all day long. Mostly multiplayer. That was my introduction to it. And in 2020, I had the money to get it, so I did. And that's how I experienced it. Played it on a different account, though, for the plat, aka mine. And only hard part was this. Final level of awesomeness. This will take you like 4 months. Everybody knows about it. Everybody knows that this takes 4 months because you have to grind cups every day. But honestly, I would do it again. I thought it was a lot of fun. Even though it was a 4-month grind, that 4-month grind I cherished because I had... Oh my gosh, bro. Can my dog shut up? I think my brother's home. Cherished every second of this. It was amazing. I loved it a lot. So I'm getting distracted. My dog. Oh crap. My mom's calling me. I'll text her what? Okay. I'll text my mom. I'm not gonna answer. I think hold up, chat. I think I locked my mom out of the house on accident. I think that's what's going on here. Anyways. Okay, there we go. So, I had a lot of fun with this platinum. Honestly, I would do the grind again. I had a lot of fun. The 4 months was long. Alright, yep, I locked the front door on accident. I'll be right back. So, we're back. I accidentally locked my mom out of my mom out. I forgot she didn't have a key. My whole family has the keys, but she didn't have a key today, and I locked her out. Anyways, back to the game. I thought the 4-month grind for this platinum was really fun. I loved every second of it. I would do it again. But unfortunately, I can't unless it's on an alt, which is why I won't, because Vita, I believe, and the PS3 version has been shut down, so that's pretty sad. Next game. Let's see. Dark Cloud 2. Oh, man. I will never forget this game. I'll never forget it. Huge childhood game right here for me. This was... I know I say a lot about my first introduction to PlayStation. Technically speaking, this game was. But I never actually played it. So, well, I did play it, obviously. But at the time, I didn't. So my childhood memory with this game is my brother loved it. He beat the game probably 20 times at this point. He was obsessed with this game. He bought a PS2 just to play it, even though he had a PS4, which is pretty cool. You know, he loved the game that much that he bought a PS2 just to play the OG version. My memories with him was back in like 2017, back before he was serving a mission for our church. He beat this game 5 times. He probably poured 300 hours on the game. And I was there watching him every second because we would hang out. He would play the game. I would watch. He never let me play because I sucked at video games. I was probably like 8 years old. I was probably like 6, actually. I was like 6 years old. So this platinum, though. Me and him, when I was old enough to play video games. Okay, well, I was always old enough. But to actually play games with him like this one. We wanted to platinum the game together. Well, I forced him to platinum it with me. He didn't want to, but I forced him to do it with me. So, 100-hour long platinum, 6 out of... I would give it a 6 out of 10 difficulty, personally. And the thing about this game is, look at this. So we have reach photography level 8. This is like the big one. No, the big one is Metalhead. So... there are over, okay, and I want to make this clear, there are over 1,000 collectibles in this game, okay? Over 1,000. Guess how many of them are missable? About 950 of them are missable. There's only about 50 non-missable things in this game. And you cannot miss a single thing. You have to get every single item for this platinum. And when we first platinumed this game together, my brother, he played the game so much, he was so confident that we did not need Google. I was like, bro, over 1,000 collectibles, there is no way we're doing this. We need to use Google. 1,000 collectibles, over 1,000, can't miss a single one, and almost all of them are missable. 950 of them. We got to use Google, and he was confident that we didn't need it. We poured in 100 hours on one save file, 100 hours on one save file, and we missed, I kid you not, we missed 3 collectibles. We missed 3. And those 3 collectibles held us back from the Metalhead trophy. It held us back from the Photography level 8 trophy. Those are the only 2 trophies it held us back from. But we had to restart. So that was pretty sad. And we restarted thanks to our previous experience. We used Google, did about 80 hours. So this platinum took me 180 hours. This was my grindiest platinum I have ever gotten. So yeah, but really fun game. I'll forever cherish this game. Great memories with my brother. We're very close. Still very close. Yeah, I'll never forget the amount of hours I've spent playing this game with him that one time. And before that, watching him beat the game like 5 different times. He's actually replaying it again right now. He hasn't played it since then. And he actually recently restarted it because he's feeling nostalgic lately. So, wish I was there playing it with him right now, but I'm not. So, maybe I'll play it with him again sometime. Anyways, I skipped a lot of chats, so let's read. Cody from SML. I've never watched SML, so I don't know. Bro got the 100% platinum trophy for claiming house territory. What is that? I know Stoner's wearing the Miku costume right now. I just can't prove it. Nope, I'm in pajamas and an anime girl shirt because anime girls are cool. What's the paper technique? I don't know what this paper technique thing is, but yeah, when you take a dump, Duck, you first put the paper under so you don't get toilet splash. Why is that actually kind of smart, to be honest? That is actually pretty smart. I might have to start doing that. Low key. That's smart, Freeze. I should have thought about that. When he first got me the plats 2 years ago, I had to replay this game called Endling because of a bug that caused the trophy for eating every type of food to bug out. Don't know what you're talking about, but sounds hard. Ratchet and Clank. I hate Ratchet and Clank. Just want to make this clear. I do not like the games. I thought I would enjoy a PS3 one. I don't know what it was. I was obsessed with my PS3 at the time. Didn't really have a lot of games on it, though. I didn't have a job. I was like 13. Tried this game. Saved up for it. Honestly, pretty mid. Platinumed it just so I didn't feel like I wasted my money. Pretty mid game, though. But I also bought Sonic Generations with it. I bought Ratchet and Clank and Sonic Generations with it. Played them both at the same time. Platinumed it both back to back. Pretty awesome game. I love Sonic Generations. Really, really great game. Anything hard, though? Not really. Honestly, I'd give this Platinum a 4.5 out of 10. And the only reason why is because of... Let me find it real quick. Take no damage from the final boss. This alone makes it a 4.5. Don't think it's harder than that. Honestly, this whole game was just really fun to go through. Didn't really find anything too hard. I know a lot of people struggle with it, but I have a lot of history with Sonic before this, so it wasn't really anything new for me. The 2D was kind of new. Never really played 2D Sonic games. This is not 2D Sonic game, but there are 2D sections. That was kind of hard for me to get used to. I was used to just running through levels with Sonic Adventure and stuff. But yeah, great game. Not really too hard. There's only really one hard trophy, and that's about it. Love this game. Really awesome. So there we go. Bunny Raiders. I need to go back and finish this. It's really easy. I just never did it. Crash Bandicoot. The video that started it all, bro. The video that really fetching started it all. This is the video that really... It didn't necessarily rocket my channel. My channel was actually pretty dead after this and I Am Bread, to be honest. That's why I stopped doing Stupid Platinum Saturdays, because I was making, like, no money after my peak of I Am Bread. But this video, before this, I was only getting about 100 to 200 views per video, maybe 500 if I was lucky. Posted this video, and just one day, it got like 1,000 views, which was crazy to me at the time. This was like, that was just insane. Now it's not insane anymore, but at the time, that was crazy. It ended up getting 40,000 views after I Am Bread. So because of the success of this video, it's what made me continue doing Platinums. I don't really do them anymore. I do sometimes. I just don't market as it because I don't want to stay limited to just Plats. I like just the broadness of 100% in general. So I'm no longer exclusively Platinums, but this video is what hit off the channel. I ended up dying for like 6 months eventually because of school. And I could only get like one video out every 2 months, but this channel is still what started it all. Pretty easy though. They say it's a 7 out of 10. This Platinum is not a 7 out of 10. This Platinum is like a 3, you guys. I'm sorry. I gave into the clickbait at the time. I didn't really care about not clickbaiting or not. So I was going to talk about how hard it was because everybody else did. But in reality, this Platinum is easy as piss. So This platinum is very, very easy. Don't know why it has a 7 out of 10. I heard they were hard. I saw videos on it. And after finding it not too bad, I was like, dude, I got to give into the clickbait. I don't clickbait anymore. My brother told me, dude, don't ever do that again. I was like, you know what? You're right. My bad. 3 out of 10, maybe 4 out of 10 difficulty. This game, I don't know where it got the 7. I don't know what that guy was smoking. Whoever made that guide, this platinum was like, I don't know. I don't know if that guy was like, you know what? I know what he was doing. He was masturbating to Coco while trying, or Tanwa. He was masturbating to Tanwa, and he had to do it with one hand, and that was the issue he had. That alone made a 7 for him. I'm a holy man, so I did it with 2 hands, no gooning, and that's why I found it a 4 out of 10. Okay, next one. I Am Bread, the first extremely hard platinum I've done. Very, very hard platinum. It's not my hardest platinum anymore. I would say it's... Now that I've done actual 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10 platinums, I would say this game is an 8 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. I know it's a 9. I know it's rarer than, you know, Super Meat Boy even. This is actually still my rarest platinum. It's a 0.4% on PSN, but honestly, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I've done 10 out of 10s. I've done 9 out of 10s. And this was probably the easiest of all of them I've done. And looking back on it, it only took about 30... It only took me like 40 hours. Honestly, 8 out of 10. Not a 9, not a 10. I'd give it like an 8. But the video that actually hit off the channel until it died out, because I was inactive thanks to fetching school, so I left. I'm still in school, but I only have about 2 hours of school a day. At the time, I had 10 hours of school a day, by the way. Channel died out because I had a school. It was 10 hours long a day, and I had no time for YouTube. That's why the channel died out for a bit, until I left the school, so... Yeah. Anyways, little story there. This video was the one that kicked off the channel to actually getting a more of an audience. It got me from like 100 subs to like 5,000 at the time. I thought 100 was crazy after Crash Bandicoot. This one really hit it off to 5,000 subs. Really hard, but honestly, unironically, really fun game. So yeah. Crash Bandicoot 2. I mean, it's even easier than the first game. This one's also a 4. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Crash Bandicoot 1 through 3, pretty mediocre games. I was not a fan. Didn't really care for these games. But yeah, pretty mediocre. Hold up, I'm going to read chat real quick. Spend a bit. 4 out of 10, but literally every platformer that's a 4 is miles easier. I agree with that. I was always a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, so the algorithm recommended me that first video of yours. I don't know, man. I think Crash Bandicoot's pretty mid. I did not really care for the trilogy. I thought 4 was awesome. I loved 4. But 1 through 3, honestly, was not that... I had a lot of fun making the videos, of course. I thought it was really awesome. But I don't know. I thought the games were just okay. 5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. They were just okay. They were just okay. I mean, they're fine. They're not bad. South Park Stick of Truth. Oh, man. My thumbnail for that video, you guys. My thumbnail for this video was horrendous. Don't know what I was thinking, and I don't know why I kept it. I was told by people, dude, you gotta change it. I was like, bro, what's wrong with it? I thought it was great. Looking back, this is probably the worst thumbnail I have ever made. Pretty cool. KKK Hero, best trophy name. I really like this. You befriended the Goths. Oh my gosh, this might be the best. Goths are lit. Fling a turd of your own creation. I don't know, man. These trophies were hilarious. I don't like this one, though. I don't like it. Okay, actually, I think it's funny. What's the worst trophy, though? What is the worst one? There is a really, really crazy trophy in this game. I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, yeah. The aborted Nazi zombie fetuses. That is wild. Probably the... Chat, let's speed it up a little. You're right. You're right. We have a lot to go through. We should probably pick this up. Funny game. Highly recommend. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Best of the trilogy. Easiest one of them all. I'd give this one a 3 out of 10 terms of difficulty. Really fun. I'd give 1 5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. 2 5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. Warped, 6.5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment. Cuphead. How did this get an 8 out of 10? This is like a 6. I'd say this is a 6 out of 10 difficulty. Fun game. Again, I want to speed it up because we got a lot of platinums to go over. We're only on line like number 20 something. So we really got to pick it up. But great game. I think it's really awesome. I played this game back on the Switch and I have a lot of great memories of this with my cousins. I loved making that video. I got grounded for this video, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I think, yeah, dude, I was, holy crap, I was 14 years old when I made this video. But my dad really, really wanted me to keep my commentary holy in my videos. And I talked about jerking off ghosts and having them come on you. That was something I said. I got grounded for the video. I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, great game. Shrek Forever After. Pretty awesome, pretty peak game. Greatest platinum ever made. Don't think I need to talk about it. This game is just peakness all around. Really awesome game. It's Shrek. What can I say? Anyways, I have to go grab something. Okay. My mom got me something. She came in my room earlier. That's why I paused for a bit. Okay. Next game, Crash Bandicoot 4 About Time. Freaking loved this game. I thought it was awesome. This is a 10 out of 10 game for me, not in terms of difficulty. In terms of difficulty, I'd say a 9 is correct. I think this game is a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Enjoyability, though, 10 out of 10. This game was awesome. Like I said, I don't really like the first 3. They're pretty mid. The third one was okay. But 4? Dude, this game's a masterpiece. Really hard, though. Hard parts. Let's make this quick. What was hard about this? What was even hard about this? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. The insanely perfect relics. This was the hard part. That was the hard part. What else was hard? There was another hard part. What, bro? Go away. Okay. Another hard part. Honestly, that's about it. Like I said, I want to keep this quick, but I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Yes. Okay, let's read more chats, because I've been skipping them a lot. Stoner takes 5 hours to explain, breathes, gets a boner, talks to chat, looks at trophies, enjoys it. W Stoner. Thanks, Freeze. Mediocre. Yes, I'm sorry. I did some of 4 on my PS5. What? This is also the one that made you put a hole in your wall. Oh, yeah, I Am Bread was indeed the one to put a hole in my wall. Still there. The hole is still there. You can see it in the Bloons TD5 video. Anyways. Cool. Alright, I'm going to try a sip of this thing my mom made me. Duck, it's the thing me and you talked about, so I guess I'll let you know my thoughts. Whoa, that's actually freaking awesome. Holy crap. Okay. Yo. Gonna keep this quick, like I said. My mom got me something called mushroom coffee. It's not actual coffee, though. I just tried it. It's actually really freaking good. Holy crap. That actually was a... That's actually really good, bro. She didn't put enough water in it, but... That's really yummy. Okay, let's keep going. Goat Simulator 3, dude. The game of all time. Really like this game. It's pretty awesome. I don't really like how you... I don't know. I'm honestly pretty mixed about this game, because there's like a lot of satanic stuff. And as a Christian, I don't really like being near that. And this game had a lot of satanic stuff, bro. I don't know, man. The first game had like one satanic part, but it felt funnier. This game was like, what in the world? This is so forced. Jesus was involved with it. I was like, what the fetch is this? That part honestly soured the experience a little bit as a Christian, but still love the game. It's still great. I had a lot of fun with it. It was cool. Great game. I think the first game I like a bit more. But Stray. It's a game about cats. I'm not a fan of cats. It's okay though. I mean, I like the game a lot. I think it was a great game, but I don't really like cats. This game made me like them a little bit. It's okay though. Spider-Man 2, man. I don't know, bro. Pretty disappointing game. I ought to be honest with you guys. This game was a little bit of a disappointment. This game was a little disappointing. And, you know, the first game was so significant. Like, the first game was a 10 out of 10. This game was like a 7.5, honestly. This game was a lot weaker, it felt like. Which, you know, you see the first game was one of the best games of all time. Then you see the second one come out, you're like, whoa. Can't wait. It's going to have Venom. Honestly, the game was awesome. I still think it was a great game. I had a lot of fun. Platinum the game in literally one go. 20 hours, one day. One day. Took me one day to platinum it. Took me 20 hours. I sat there in one sitting and did it all. And I liked it, but, you know, you guys want me to mention High on Life, it seems. So I guess we'll bring it up real quick. Yeah, this game glitched on me, so I guess we can go over that real quick. I would say pretty funny game. I enjoyed it. I did like the game. I thought it was great. But this trophy glitched on me, and it's like the grindiest one. This is the grindiest trophy. This is the one that makes it take like 25 or 30 hours. And then it glitched on me, and I didn't get it. And I'm like, look, I like the game, but I'm not going to pour another 30 hours in this fetching game. So I didn't. I never went back, and I never will. I think the game's funny, but I'm not doing it again. High on Knife DLC. Best part was taking a bath with a fat guy. I thought that was pretty cool. Honestly, pretty awesome DLC. I thought it was great. Next game. Let's see. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Wow. Freaking awesome game. I would say this is probably somewhere in my top 10 games of all time. I want another sip real quick. 1 second. Dang, dude, that's really good. Dang, bro. W mom. So anyways, I mentioned this game a lot. Again, I'm going to keep it quick. Took me a while because it didn't have PS Plus. Pretty easy platinum. I'd give it a 5 out of 10 because of certain parts. What was the hard parts? Honestly, this was the hardest Uncharted game to beat on crushing mode. All the other Uncharted games were pretty simple to beat on crushing mode. That game was hard. This one was actually really hard to beat on crushing. And then the other hard parts was these parts. Getting through certain areas without killing anyone or being seen. That made it a 5 out of 10 for me. But overall, awesome game. Highly recommend it. One of the best games Sony has ever put out. So, really cool game. Again, we're going to make this quick. I would talk more about it, but we won't. Undertale. Probably the most disappointing trophy list we've ever gotten in a game. I played this a lot on the Switch. I've probably got like 50 hours on it. I've probably 60 hours on my Switch. Trophy list, though, takes like 1. Did you glitch the speedrun? No, the speedrun was patched when I did Uncharted 4. You can do the speedrun glitch if you have the disc version. Mine is digital. Digital one was patched, so I had to do it legit. But honestly, it was pretty easy. I did it first try. It's not as hard as you think. Speed up. Bro, that's what I'm trying to do for you. Shut up. Little Nightmares 2. This game's based because Dan TDM likes it. I like this game. It's cool. Pretty easy. Takes 5 hours. It's not scary at all, but it's a really fun game. Next game. Oh, I want to mention this real quick. I know I said it'd speed it up, but I'm so obsessed with Resident Evil 4, I just had to bring this up. So, I beat this game a lot. You don't have to beat this game that much for the plat. You have to beat it like 6 times for the platinum. I've probably beat this game like 10 times, but I didn't actually platinum it because it's too hard. So, it didn't have the platinum. We're going to leave it there. The platinum was really hard for me, and I didn't platinum it, but it was super fun, so I still beat it like another 4 times after it. What happened to God of War 1? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is actually a pretty sad story. I gotta be honest with you guys. The reason why I never finished God of War 1 was because this was recorded on my very old laptop. I've upgraded like 2 times since then, and I needed a better laptop. This laptop I haven't used in like 2 years. I haven't used since last year in November, whatever that month is. What comes before December? I don't know. So anyways, I had to upgrade my PC and my footage. It didn't get corrupted, but the PC basically broke down on me, which is why I had to upgrade. This footage was on it, and I didn't recover the footage. I could still probably get it, but it'd be really hard, and I don't want to do it. So I had to scrap the video because the old PC broke down me. Not PC, my old laptop. Then I upgraded to a new laptop. Now we're on a PC now. I'm not on the laptop anymore, thank goodness. It was about time. I got this PC like a month ago. Okay. Spyro the Dragon. Dude, this game was mid, bro. How is Spyro this popular? This game was not fun. This game was not fun. This game was mid. Spyro the Dragon, mid-game. You're only cool because you're in Skylanders. If Skylanders didn't exist, Spyro... Bro, people... I know a lot of people would hate you. Because I say so. Trash game. Did not like it. Really boring. Castle Crashers. Pretty peak game. I like this game a lot. It's really cool. Big part of my childhood. Pretty easy platinum. They say it's a 5. Maybe if you do it legit, but I cheated the online trophy, which was probably the thing that makes it... No. You know what does make it hard? This trophy. This trophy makes it a 5 out of 10. This one was hard. Super drunken guy, dude. Hold up. I want another sip. Super drunken guy. This game made history. This was the very first Stupid Platinum Saturdays on the channel. We started Stupid Platinum Saturdays over a year ago. What? I like this game. Just kidding. This game sucks, bro. This game is awful. Story about this. I have stories for pretty much every platinum, but I've been skipping a lot of my stories that I have. But this game, I do have a story for. This game, I have a story for. I have a story for it. The story was, I was scrolling through the PlayStation Store one time, and I saw this game, and I was like, what in the world is this? And I looked up the Platinum Trophy, and it said that it takes 1 hour to do. I was like, it only takes 1 hour? That's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. 1 hour. And it just looks so dumb that I don't remember if I messaged you, Duck, but I was like, dude, this could become a thing. This could become a thing. And that thing was Stupid Platinum Saturdays. This was the game that started it. Again, YouTube was falling off for me at this time. Thankfully, it's picked back up. Actually, picked back up the start of this year. I'd say like last December is when the channel became successful again. Thanks to my channel kind of falling off at the time, I stopped SPS, but we can bring it back. Like I said, the channel's more successful than it ever has been. We get 200 subscribers a day, which is crazy. Crazy how fast the channel is growing now. I'm averaging like what, 370,000 views a month, which is awesome. So thank you guys. Just gotta say thank you guys, man. My channel may not be the biggest thing ever, but it's still growing at crazy rates, which I'm very happy about. So thank you guys. But anyways, yeah, Hotline Miami. This was a scrapped video. This was a planned video I had. I thought the game was great. 5 out of 10 difficulty for me personally. Really awesome game. Probably my favorite indie game ever made. I haven't played a ton of indie games in my life, but if I had to say what my favorite indie game I've ever played is, it's probably this game. Scrapped the video though. Don't remember why I scrapped it, but I did. I don't know why I scrapped it. I don't know why I scrapped the video. This would have been a really cool video, but I scrapped it. I don't know why I did. Should have never done that. I should have brought it back, but I didn't. You know what video almost became scrapped though, but didn't? Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. My very first and my only 10 out of 10 difficulty platinum trophy. So this platinum trophy took me a year, and this was around the same time that I had to cancel God of War. So I had this idea for Monkey Ball because, you know, a big part of my channel, the main theme of my channel now is just going through nostalgic games. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This was my first taste of, no, Castle Crashers, but this was my second taste of going through a nostalgic kind of themed video. At least for me. Monkey Ball was a huge theme of my childhood. And it was a 10 out of 10 difficulty platinum. I was like, wow, this could be like the major one. Not like I Am Bread. I've now surpassed that somehow, but I didn't think this one would, and it obviously didn't. Only got like 25,000 views, but that's okay. But I ended up losing my footage because my old PC broke down. But I spent one night, I spent 2 hours trying to recover the footage for this video, and I couldn't do it. So I had to suck it up, and I had to record the rest of the video on, I believe, streams. So I went my newer laptop, I streamed the rest of the platinum that I needed. And I downloaded all the streams on that old laptop just to make this video. Making this video was super, super difficult. Making this platinum was super, super difficult because of my broke down laptop that I had to use. And it was super slow. It took me like a week just to edit this video because of how bad it was. And even though the video wasn't that successful, even though I only made like $100 off of it, honestly, I would do it again because this is my most proud platinum. No, Dark Cloud 2 is. But I'm very happy. I'm very proud of this video. Even though the video honestly kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest, the video, because of my broke down laptop, I couldn't actually finish it. I actually had to cut the video short because I couldn't finish the video. Because my laptop would just refuse to work. So I didn't even get to finish the video properly. But honestly, I'll do it again. I love this game. 10 out of 10 difficulty. A lot of great memories with the series. We still don't have a guide for this game. We do have a guide, but the guide didn't give it a difficulty. Bro, speed it up, my guy. I'm sorry, Freeze. I'm sorry. Crazy Chicken Extreme. We don't need to talk about it. It was the second SPS game. The second one for SPS. What's a console you don't have that you want? To be honest, I've bought in pretty much every console I want. I just bought a Dreamcast the other day. I gotta think hard about that one. I have pretty much... If I've ever wanted a console, I just went to a retro game store. I can't say because it will give away my friggin' location. Okay, you know what? I do have one in mind. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I do want one of those. I don't have one. But I want one. That's about it. I have a lot of consoles. I have pretty much all the ones I want. So, Sausage Wars, third SPS. Really great game. Unironically, my favorite SPS we did. This game was friggin' funny. Minecraft Steve, Donald Trump. Old meme right here. Old meme. Duck, you remember this meme. Crappy business. This meme died out in 2 days, and it was only between me and Duck. He made it an emoji, but we removed the emoji. I did. But the icon. This was a very, very, very short-lived meme on the channel. It was never even public. It was just between me and the other people that were in that stream that one day. But I will never forget this meme. I'll never forget this meme. It was... This meme is special. It has a special place in my heart. Okay, first two non-platinum 100%. Sonic the Fighters. I did this for a stream. Took about an hour. You can do it in 10 minutes, but... It took me an hour because it was with Peyton. People kept bullying Peyton for some reason. It was actually making me sad because Peyton's my homie. He's my day one. I've known him since I was 5 years old. I've known the guy for 11 years. And we did this game together. Really cool. Sonic Adventure, man. The game that honestly kind of saved the... Wait, did I skip one? No. Sonic Adventure. Another game that I grew up with. First played it 7 years ago. Back in 2018, before COVID even hit. It's kind of crazy to say that. 2018 was 7 years ago. Almost 8 years. Big part of my childhood, and this was the video that saved the channel, actually. Back when I was only getting like 2,000 views per video again. This video actually saved the channel. So, how awesome. One of my all-time favorite video games ever made that I grew up with is the very thing that saves the channel. 5 out of 10 difficulty for me personally. 130 emblems was not easy. I also did the DLC, and we got Metal Sonic. Really cool. South Park Snow Day. The game, oh my gosh, the game that started me and Duck Tendo's relationship. He was in the Plants vs. Zombies videos, except for the OG, because there's no multiplayer stuff. They're all being replanted, though. I want another sip real quick. The game that started me and Duck's relationship. The thing that started it all. The thing that made me meet Duck. If it wasn't for this game, me and Duck would not be homies. So, pretty mediocre game. I mean, I thought the game was fine, but I have to give the game credit where credit's due. This game created my relationship with Penguin, an OG on the channel. That's where I personally met him. I knew him for like a year before this. But only through streams, and this game is what kind of kicked off my relationship with him. And Duck, of course. I already said that, though. Oh, yeah, hold up. There's another thing. Spencer? Who's Spencer? Yeah. The meme died out pretty fast, you guys. It was only between me and people in stream. So a lot of people probably don't even know the whole Spencer meme. But it lasted a little bit between me and the people that were there during the streams. Gotta give a lot of credit to those people. They were here from the very beginning. Deadpool. Want to mention this. This is another scrapped video I had. I was doing this before Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it was even announced. Maybe it was announced. No, it wasn't announced. I started this before it was announced, and then it did get announced. And that's when I stopped working. I don't know what I did, but I stopped working on this game. I was like, oh crap. Deadpool and Wolverine just got announced. I gotta go back to it. And then like 10 people made a video on it. I was like, bruh. I don't want to do it anymore, because too many people have done it. So I never went back. Because I like most of my plans to be for videos. Anyways, my name is Mayo, PS Vita edition. Do we really need to talk about it? No, we don't. Plants vs. Zombies, the video that saved the channel all the more. So before this, Sonic Adventure was like the only video kind of bringing the channel back. And I noticed all my nostalgic games I was doing was kind of bringing the channel back to life. And Duck told me about Plants vs. Zombies while we were playing South Park Snow Day. So I went to the store, took my Sonic Adventure money, bought myself a Vita and a PlayStation TV, platinumed this game, and was an even bigger success. Which brought us into, well, Rayman 3 HD. Ooh. The video that nobody remembers. The video that me, Duck, and Penguin remember and nobody else. The video that nobody watched, but I will forever cherish because it was a great game. Very hard, though. 7 out of 10 difficulty. It's an ultra rare on PSN. I want to talk about this one. Complete every chapter with a perfect score. People say this alone makes this the hardest Rayman game to 100%. Even harder than Origins, which is an 8 out of 10. People say this one's a 7 out of 10. But they also say it's the hardest one in the Rayman series. I don't know. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 personally. I agree with the 8 out of 10. Very, very hard. And all that for a pretty flopped video. But honestly, I don't care. Because it's a great memory of mine. All these platinums I have great memories of. SpongeBob Hero Pants. I did this on my own time. This was not for a video. When I first got my PS Vita, all I had was Plants vs. Zombies. And I was like, dude, I want to do another platinum. But a lot of them, I don't even know if they would do well as videos. So what's one I should do? And Duck told me to do SpongeBob. I was like, dude, that is a great idea. One of the worst games I've ever played, though. This is probably one of the worst games I've ever played. One of the worst games I've ever played. Oh! Oh my gosh, how did I forget? Fat Princess, dude. I want to talk about this. This is another video I scrapped as well, but it led into a different video. So, this is the very first game that I have played on my PS3. This was the very first game I played, all the way back in like 2016. I was like 7 years old on my brother's account, and we had the demo version of this game. Me and my brothers, we only had the demo version, but the demo version alone, all I had was the demo. And I clocked in hundreds of hours on the demo alone with my brothers. I was obsessed with this game, and all I had was the demo. And after I did Sonic Adventure, I was scrolling on my PS3 one day. I was like, holy crap, Fat Princess. I haven't seen you in like 6 years, man. Great memories. And I was on the DLC, and I saw the start button. And it said, start to buy the full game. I was like, wait, this game was delisted, though. Can you actually still get this game? It's delisted. And through the demo version of the game, it brings you back to a second-hand way to purchase the game, even though it's delisted. And because of that, I was like, I want to make a video on this. Reason why I did not make a video, though, half of the trophies are limited to DLC. So I didn't do a video on it. But that did lead us to... Okay, the platinum was done very far in the future, so we'll get into it later. But thanks to me having to scrap this video, it led to a different Fat Princess video, the sequel, which we'll get into later. SpongeBob, the Cosmic Shake. Don't care about this game. I think it's great, but I don't want to talk about it because it's SpongeBob again. We've talked about SpongeBob plenty of times. Cold Stone are making me feel like buying some Cold Stone. I don't like ice cream, I'm sorry. How ironic is it? My name's Cold Stoner, though my name was based off of drugs. It's the hard truth, you guys. My name was based off of drugs. I didn't even know Cold Stone was a thing. I gotta be honest with you guys. I didn't even know Cold Stone was a thing. And I hate ice cream. I do not like ice cream. Do Dumpster Bear as the returning one. Maybe. Honestly, Dumpster Bear as the return to SPS could be pretty awesome, Liam. That is not a half bad idea. Mean Run 2. This was another SPS stream. Stupid Platinum Saturdays. We'll have to bring it back, you guys. This Saturday. Duck, remind me. This Saturday, we'll have to bring back Stupid Platinum Saturdays. Okay, Disney Pixar's Toy Story 2. I heard a lot about this game. At the time, pretty much my whole life, I've loved the Nintendo 64, but I never got to play this game. And I heard Nathaniel Bandy talk about it a lot. And when I saw it on PSN, I was like, dude, I gotta platinum it. Found out that it doesn't have a platinum, but they randomly added it out of the blue. I was like, dude, I might make a video on it. Then I didn't. I platinumed it. I recorded all of it. But I didn't. I just did it for my own time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Look at the trophy icons, please. Look at the Meme Run 2 icons. They're peak. Okay, fine. I don't even remember what these are. What's so peak about this? We got Big Fungus. Holy crap. Dude, this is so dank, man. Don't you just love dank memes? They're still alive, man. Look how dank this is. This is so dank. Stupid. Stupid game. PvZ Garden Warfare. The next game that I did for a video. This was not for a video. This was for a stream. This was a returning platinum from before I started YouTube. This was on my own time in the middle of the night. At like 2 in the morning. So this was the actual next video. Of course, kept the channel growing. PvZ really did save the channel, you guys. I gotta give a lot of credit to Plants vs. Zombies. If it wasn't for Plants vs. Zombies, I probably would not be here. Maybe I would be here, but the channel would not be thriving like it is now. PvZ really did save the channel. And I owe a lot of credit to this. And I owe a lot of credit to you, Duck. Duck, man. You platinumed this game with me. It was a lot of fun. I'll never forget platinum this with you. Making that video with you. It was awesome. I'll never forget, man. Cherished memories right here. And another very successful video for the channel. Kept the channel going. Kept the channel growing during hard times of my life. And, yeah, it was awesome. Hard time of my life, but this kept me happy. And it kept the channel growing. So, yeah, lots of great memories. Not hard. It was really fun. I'll never forget. Really awesome. Ape Escape. I hate this game. We're going to skip it. I don't really want to talk about this. Ape Escape. I'm sorry, guys. I did not like it. Toy Story 3. Probably my favorite Toy Story movie. Did this on the side as well. It only took about 5 hours to platinum. That's why I did not do it for a video. Because I always like to say, if I'm doing a video, I want it to be something cool and time-consuming to make it more exciting. This game is another one that didn't really feel that way. I did it in one sitting. Only took about... Oh, I did not do it in one sitting, but it did only take about 5 hours. So, yeah. That's why I didn't do it for a video. Another SPS, My Little Pony. Another My Little... Not another My Little Pony. Heck no. Another SPS. We did My Little Pony. My dad called me in the middle of this. I have another funny story. My dad called me. My dad has never watched... I mean, he used to watch my streams, but he never watched my SPS ones. This is my first Stupid Platinum Saturday stream that my dad watched. And he didn't know what that was. My dad had no idea what Stupid Platinum Saturdays was. And then the one day I decided to do freaking My Little Pony, my dad calls me. He was like, what the fetch are you playing? Why are you playing a game about My Little Pony? I was like, no, Dad, you don't understand. This is Stupid Platinum Saturdays. Like, trust me, this isn't anything weird. Still don't know if he looks at me differently still from this, but I don't even think he still understands what SPS is. I think he still has no idea what it is. I remember he called me in the middle of that. It was pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've said this a lot. I do not like Ratchet and Clank. So I did it though, because it was easy. How long did it take me? I took a break from this game for 7 months. I hated it so much. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Honestly, overhated game. I think it's pretty fun. Another great memory of mine with Duck. I had a lot of fun platinuming this with Duck and Penguin. The last game I played with Penguin, we don't really talk to Penguin anymore. At least Duck doesn't. I still dog him a little bit. He doesn't really come around anymore. He's more private, though. But I platinumed this with them as well. Pretty fun game. Overhated, honestly. I think this game is really fun with friends. If you guys did not like BFN, give it another try with a friend. Trust me, it's really great. Run Sausage Run. And here we... Another SPS. And then a whole lot of shovelware. And I do have a reason for this, you guys. I was doing a platinum trophy race with Duck. It was the first to 100 plats. I ended up stopping because my projects for YouTube went another direction. So this was useless, but Duck was like 20 platinums ahead of me. I wanted to catch up, so I did all these. And ended up not being that worth it in the end. The trophy, wait. That part was based. The trophy can go to heck. Tell the story, bro. What story? What story? Anyways, Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits. A 9 out of 10 difficulty platinum. My second hardest plat. Really awesome game. The one Monkey Ball game I never played. And I wanted to be able to experience just to have played all of the Monkey Ball games. And I did it for a platinum video. Loved the game. Think it was great. It was really hard, 9 out of 10. Harder than I Am Bread, honestly. I was way harder than I Am Bread. Again, I think I Am Bread's 8 out of 10, but... Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm. Mid-game. Really, really mid-game. I don't really want to think about it. PvZ Garden Warfare 2. Not my favorite Plants vs. Zombies game, but it was the best of the shooter ones. I think it was better than Garden Warfare 1. I think it was better than BFN. Really great game. I think it's better than OG. I think this is my favorite Platinum one. But I still think the best Plants vs. Zombies game is Plants vs. Zombies 2, to be honest. Where'd my cup go? I was drinking something. It's probably cold now. It was supposed to be hot. Now it's gross. They call it mud water, and it makes sense now. Anyways, pretty fun plat. Great game. Fat Princess Adventures. Dude. Peak memory with Duck again. I know, I'm mentioning Duck a lot. I'm like glazing Duck right now. But during this era of YouTube, Duck was in pretty much every video I was making. Me and Duck were platinuming games left and right together. That's why I'm glazing him so hard, because all these platinums we were doing together. The channel was coming back to life after my difficult life moment. And awesome game. This was my replacement for the canceled Fat Princess video as mentioned before, because I couldn't do it because half the trophies were not available because of DLC you can no longer purchase. But this game you can still platinum, and I did it with Duck. Really awesome game. Foxyland. I don't know why I did this. I just did it randomly. I don't know why I did. I think I was bored one day. And, yeah, I don't know why I did it. Anyways, Pac-Man World Repack. Guys, I gotta be clean of my sins. I gotta admit to my sins. Duck did this for me. So, I'm a pretty huge Pac-Man fan. I love the Pac-Man World games. I grew up mostly on the second. I haven't played the third. This was my first time playing the first. So I never played the OG first one. I did all the trophies, and then this trophy right here, I couldn't do it. It was really, really hard. And I was like, Duck, I will buy you a game if you do this for me. And Duck was like, bet. And he went on my account, got this trophy for me. So I'm sorry to say, you guys, I did not do this plat myself. I have to be honest. I can't lie. Lying is a sin. So I'll be honest here. I did not actually platinum this myself. Duck did. I thought it was too hard. I couldn't do it, man. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. This game's okay. I mean, it's literally just Mario 3D World. It was Mario 3D World, but Sackboy Edition. Never was that big of a fan of Sackboy. I thought since this one was different, I'd like it more than the original. I honestly thought Little Big Planet 1 was pretty crap. I'm sorry to say I did not like it. I thought since this was different, I would enjoy it, and honestly, I didn't. I honestly did not like this game. I think it's okay, but I didn't like it. And our buddy Penguin, we actually cheated as well. So, another story about this one, you'll notice. How does one platinum a game like this in less than a week? 5 days, and only have 10 hours on the game? Well, I actually cheated. How did I cheat? Our friend Penguin had the platinum himself, and we just went on his account, went to all the areas that have trophies. If an area had a trophy, we went there on his account. So I only had to beat about half the game, and I didn't even have to beat the hard level. The hard level, it's what people say it's the hardest part of the platinum. I think it was get a gold on the Knitted Knight. We just went on his account while Penguin did it all for us. I didn't even do this trophy. I just sat there. Well, I did it a little bit, but Penguin did it for us. Duck sat there as well. I'm not letting you slide away from this one, Duck. You actually did not do anything. We actually carried Duck the whole time during the game. I actually did something. I didn't really play the game a whole lot. I kind of had the platinum for me. But we had to carry Duck around the whole game. He didn't actually do anything. He was just there to get the plat while he watched Instagram Reels. So, yeah. There's a genie in my Szechuan sauce. Another SPS. I have a bad history with the creators of these games. And do I want to talk about it? Do I want to talk about it? Yes, I want to talk about it. Some of you guys may remember that the creator of this game was actually on the live stream, and we joined his Discord server. He tried to get my account banned. he tried to make me lose all 200 and something games I own. And I have a story about this. After we were in his Discord server, and me and Duck were talking to the guy. And he said, I can't remember what we said, but basically we were like, Stoner's game sharing the game with me. Stoner's game sharing it with me. Isn't he so nice? I don't have to pay for it. And then the guy was like, what? You didn't pay for our game? And we're like, nah, he game shared it with me. And then all of a sudden, shut up, Freeze. This is an important story. I'll never forget. Okay? He actually threatened to, I can't remember what it was, like sue us, something. Anyways, he actually reported our accounts. I think he was about to report our PlayStation accounts, and I got a message from his moderator. Hey, this guy doesn't actually know what game sharing is. He thinks it's piracy. And he told me that he reported your guys' account. And he wants you guys to lose every game you have. I'm like, what? We're just game sharing. This guy's saying we're committing piracy of his games? We're just game sharing. And this guy reported our account. And he tried to make me lose my PlayStation account. I would have lost like a not $10,000, but like a $2,000 worth account because this guy thought I pirated his games when we're just game sharing. I think the moderator DM'd me saying he reported all of us and we need to delete our chats even though he knows we're not in the wrong. And I was like, what in the world is going on? And I stayed another day in the server, and I had a friend in that server. I met a friend, and I was talking to him, and he saw I was doing a Hatsune Miku cosplay for the channel because I lost a bet at the time. And we're talking about it, and then he added literally everybody in the server. He added everyone saying, guys, this guy, he's an example. Do not promote your YouTube channels on my server. I'm very disappointed in you, Cold Stoner. I'm like, I'm just talking to my friend about a Hatsune Miku cosplay. How am I promoting my account? I'm literally talking to this guy that I know. He's a friend of mine about it. And he literally added everybody in the server saying, this guy's an example of what not to do. I'm very disappointed in you. He reports my account, tries to make me lose 300 games. And on top of that, he yells at me for talking to a friend. So I left his server, and I hate the creator of this game. I know the Lord says to not have hate in your heart, but that guy, bro, oh my gosh, he pissed me off. So I just wanted to tell that story. Resident Evil 5, platinum this game with another friend of mine. Really great game. The only Resident Evil platinum that I have, but honestly, really awesome game. I platinumed this with my friend Jose. We had an argument. I haven't talked to him in a while, but we recently got back in touch and we're homies again. I don't really talk to him anymore, but I platinumed this game with him. Really cool game. It was a lot of fun platinuming this with Jose. We were going to do it for a video, but I didn't because I got lazy. And there was another video I wanted to make more, and I never went back to it. But awesome game. So I still talk to him now, though. I haven't for like a year, but we got back in touch. So Kill a Kill If. Bro, peak anime, dude. Freaking peak anime. I love tomboys. Not as much as Duck, but peak anime, peak game. We can move on from this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, bro. Honestly, my favorite arcade style game. I thought it was really great. I love this game. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had an idea of a potential Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video. This would be a part of it, but because it's going to be a bigger idea, I never made the video. But I still have my footage because I might still make the video. And I don't want to say what the video is, but this will be a part of a mega video. It's a video long in the works, so it'll probably take me like 300 hours to make, but this TMNT game, awesome game, and it's going to be a part of another bigger video. So this game will still be part of a video, you guys. Don't lose hope. Hatsune Miku Project Diva X, bro. F, I mean. I don't have Diva X. F. Duck introduced me to Hatsune Miku. I decided to make a video on it. It was my first time listening to Miku. First time seeing Miku. I called her Hatsune in the video because I didn't know her name was actually Miku. So I called her the wrong name the whole video, which is kind of funny, but great game, actually. It's a 40-hour plat, and I did it in about... don't know how long. I think it took me 7 days. I thought it was an awesome game. I did it pretty much in one go. I had a lot of fun. I was addicted to this game. Terraria. Awesome plat. Awesome game. We can move on, though. We got to speed this up. It's not really hard. It's an ultra rare, though. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. This game took me almost 2 years to platinum. Wow, this game almost took me 2 years to platinum. Why? Duck knows why. Duck knows everything. Duck the goat. It's because I was scared. The final chapter in this game gave me nightmares. And I was scared, and I had nightmares from it, so I stayed away from the game. But I went back and got the platinum because I manned up. Just kidding, I was still pretty terrified. I was still pretty scared, but final chapters gave me nightmares, and I didn't really like it. But, you know, it's okay. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. I privated this video because it's too inappropriate and God doesn't want it on my channel. So I removed it. Okay, because God wouldn't want it on there. And I want to go to heaven. So I removed the video. But I will say, I love the game. I think it's great. I loved it at the time. It was really cool. It was just really sexual, really inappropriate. But it's okay because it's a fun game. So it's okay. I like the game. I'll go back to it maybe someday because I like it. Epic Mickey Rebrushed, bro. Holy crap. Peak game. I love this game. Grew up on it. I played this game back when I was like 5 or 6. Duck, shut up. That's part of it. It's not the full story, though. Anyways, Epic Mickey grew up with this game. A childhood friend of mine. Haven't talked to her in like 6 years. But I grew up playing this game with a friend of mine. And yeah, I haven't talked to her in like 6 years. Wow, I haven't talked to her in like 6 years. But I used to play this game a lot at her house, so when the rebrush thing came out, I had to make a video on it, and it ended up being pretty successful, so cool beans, man. It's awesome. Love this game. Yeah, I did Lollipop Chainsaw on the PS3. Didn't finish it, but I was going to on my own time. I didn't, though. And now we have, wow, I know I said I was going to speed this up, but I really want to talk about this. The 4 Adventure Time Platinum Trophies, man. Wow. Man, I gotta say, they have my favorite, probably my favorite trophy icons, but I made a video platinuming every single Adventure Time game. The video ended up flopping quite hard. It's okay, though. I had fun making the video. This game, unironically here, Adventure Time Secret of the Nameless Kingdom, is a Zelda clone, and it's actually a really great one, honestly. Really, really awesome, really captures the identity of Adventure Time. It's a really great game. Does a really good job cloning Zelda, I gotta say. It's really great. I love Zelda, and this game was honestly a really, really awesome clone of it. This, though, beat the game without upgrading Finn's thumps, sword, or armor. Honestly, 5 out of 10 difficulty platinum because of this. Not easy. It's not super hard, but it's not easy. But still had fun with the game. Pretty difficult. This game, I don't want to talk about it. The game's pretty mediocre, dude. Adventure Time Parts of the Ingredient, pretty mid game. And oh my gosh, the 3rd Adventure Time game. Adventure Time Finn and Jake investigations. Just first part, look at these trophy photos. These trophy photos alone should kind of show you my opinion of the game, because these trophy icons are somehow better than the actual game. These trophy icons are the worst trophy icons I've ever seen in a video game ever made, and it's somehow better than the game. Okay, 5-hour-long platinum. Worst game I've ever played. This is the worst video game I have ever played my entire life. Hands down. Worst video game I have ever played. Horrible video game. Disgusting. Worst thing I have ever poured my time into. But it only gets worse, you guys. It only gets worse. Adventure Time. Explore the dungeon, because I don't know. I would say this is my 3rd hardest platinum I've ever gotten. This is my 2nd, and I'm not even joking. This is my 2nd rarest platinum trophy I have ever gotten. 0.9%. That is nearly as rare as Super Meat Boy. I think it might be rarer than Super Meat Boy. I don't know. I would give this platinum a 9 out of 10 difficulty. This platinum took me 90 hours. 90 freaking hours, dude. This platinum took me 90 hours. 9 out of 10 difficulty. And I just want to talk about this because it's just because of how little views. Well, okay, the video got like 25,000 views. which is not bad. I'm grateful for everybody who watched it. Grateful for God. But the thing about this platinum, you guys, I want to talk about this. So, first part, hardest part of the platinum is this, okay? And I want to talk about this, and I really have a lot to say because this has just scarred me. Scarred me, okay? Survive 50 floors in one Nidosphere run. The thing that makes it a 9 out of 10 difficulty. But it gets worse! It gets worse. Listen to this, you guys. I was doing research on this game back when I was platinuming it. 9 out of 10 difficulty. It took me 90 hours again. I was doing research on the game. When I first played the game, and a lot of you guys may remember the streams. If you guys watched the streams, you would know that the game crashed every other floor. I could only play the game for 10 minutes before it would crash. And get this, you guys. The game is so broken. When they posted this game, they broke it so hard that you have to disable your PSN account. You have to play offline. And you have to put your save data to the cloud through PS Plus every other floor. Every save point, you have to put it to a cloud because this game was so broken that if you play this game online, it is impossible to play. And I'm not even joking. You have to play the game offline, not on PSN, upload every save you possibly can, every second you have to the cloud because your game will crash and your save data will reset. It will reset. It will reset all your save progress. And I played this game for like 2 hours and I kept having to restart. I was like, what is going on? And I was looking at the trophies like, dude, this just looks like it gets harder and harder. How am I to do this? And I looked it up. So there are 100 floors you have to go through and you only get to save every 10 floors. Every 10 floors you play, you can save the game. And how long does it take to get through 10 floors? Well, it takes about 5 hours to get through 10 floors of the game. One floor is about 30 minutes long. And even if you play offline to fix the bug, the game glitches an average of every 5 to 15 floors. So you have to pray to God. You have to say, God, please don't let the game crash this next floor I enter. Okay, God, I made it to the next floor. Please don't let the game crash and delete my 50 hours of progress that I just made. Just let me move on. And there was times where I would get to like floor 100. I'd beat floor 100, it would crash. 20, maybe even 30 hours alone went from having to fix the game from crashing because that's an issue this game had. The game took me 90 hours to platinum. Probably 50, maybe 60 total of those hours went to redoing data because you can only save every 10 floors. So your game resets every time it crashes. You can only save every 10 floors. Took me 90 hours. 60, maybe even 70 of those hours went from just redoing what the game just freaking broke. And it pissed me off. And it only gets worse, you guys. It only gets freaking worse. It only gets worse. You have to survive 50 floors in a Nidosphere in one run. And the game crashes an average of every 15 floors. This trophy took about 20 hours. The game took about 20 hours to do this. I remember very vividly, I put this in the video. I got to floor 49. It took me like 5, maybe 6 hours to get to floor 49. And the game crashed. And that didn't happen once, but it happened twice. Where I get to floor 49 and then it crashes. Oh man, dude. 9 out of 10 difficulty. My third, I think my second rarest platinum trophy on PSN. I'll never forget, man. Oh, dude, this game was a train wreck. This game was a train wreck. 90 hours, nearly 100 hours. And believe it or not, you guys, I platinumed this game in 1 week and 5 days, and I was in the top 20 fastest achievers of this game's platinum. And if that doesn't tell you something, then I don't know what fetching will, dude. Oh my gosh. But I have to give the game credit where credit's due. Look at the trophy icons, man. These trophy icons are probably my favorite in any game ever. These trophy icons are freaking lit, man. This game and Seer of the Nameless Kingdom, really cool trophy icons. So, I guess that's one bonus. Oh, yeah. Okay, we really got to pick this up, you guys. Goat Simulator Remastered. I said we'd talk about Goat Simulator once we get to this one. We've been talking too long. I'll just pick it up. We'll get through this quickly. I liked the remaster, and I just want to say, back when I was a little kid, I played the mobile version of Goat Simulator. And they changed it a lot, but there was a version where it had 5 bonus maps exclusive to mobile. They had to buy, but one of them was free. And they put it in the remaster of this game, which I was very happy about. It was a hit to the nostalgia gut, man. I haven't seen it since I was like 6 years old. It was really cool to see it come back. I had to do all the DLC for this. I wasn't a fan of the DLC, but it's okay. Lego Legends of Chima. Best Lego game ever made. Best Lego game ever freaking made. Really awesome game. I love Lego Chima. I cherish Lego Chima. Big part of my childhood. I love the game. It's a great game. Asura's freaking Wrath, dude. Oh my gosh. Probably my second favorite PS3 game. God of War 3 is my #1 favorite PS3 game. But Asura's Wrath, second best PS3 game ever made. Really awesome game. But again, we got to get to the end. We've been talking for a lot, especially about Adventure Time, because it scarred me. But yeah, really great game. I like the game a lot. Berserk. Most fun I've ever had making a video ever. I'll say this. The video just randomly locked in. It got like 80,000 views in the past month. I don't know why this video just randomly locked in out of nowhere. 80,000 views just out of nowhere in 1 month. It's at 300,000 now. Most fun I've ever had making any video. And I would talk about the difficulty because it's a 7 out of 10. It's a 6-hour grind. I would talk about that stuff, but again, you know, we've got to pick it up a bit because we've been talking about these for a while. Why the rush? Freeze was complaining. You know what? Who cares, bro? You're right. Why are we rushing? Freeze, if you're still watching, which you're probably not, I'm going to yap all I want about these platinums. These play a big role in my life. So let's keep talking about it. Berserk. Love this game. Love the anime. It's awesome. All-time favorite manga series. The anime is great. Not my favorite anime. Specifically the 1997 version. The new ones suck. The new ones suck, but the 1997, great anime. I loved this platinum. It was really awesome. I'm a huge fan of the series. My next video is another Berserk one, by the way. I saw that the video randomly started locking in, and I actually got comments, people saying, dude, do the PS2 game. You said you would. Why didn't you? Video randomly locked in, started getting a lot of views again. So I was like, you know what? We'll do the PS2 game. So the next video is another Berserk one. But I love Berserk. At the time when I made this video, I only read about 3, maybe 6 of the manga volumes. This game doesn't really go through the story that well. It cuts out a lot of stuff, so sometimes it was kind of confusing. Because I haven't read the manga, some people kind of complained in the comments because I mixed some stuff up. But it's okay. It was only 2 moments. And I've read the manga now, all of it. Just kidding, that's a lie. I've only read the first 12 volumes now. But I'm familiar with the story, especially since the PS2 game actually tells it all. So, yeah, really excited about that video. 7 out of 10 difficulty, though. Pretty hard. It would be higher, but this is a PS Vita game. So it's a 6.1% because, again, PS Vita game. People hack their PS Vita all the time. You'll notice that Super Monkey Ball is an out of 10 difficulty platinum, but at a 30% because you can mod your PS Vita. Since there's a PS4 version, it's a bit lower. But honestly, I would say this would be like a 1.5% platinum if the PS Vita was not around because it's very hard. Very, very hard and very grindy platinum as well. 7 out of 10 difficulty. Next up, Sonic Adventure 2, my second favorite video game of all time. Billy Hatcher #1. Nothing will ever beat Billy Hatcher. But Sonic Adventure 2, another really awesome childhood memories of mine with my brother. I talked about it with Dark Cloud 2. As you can tell, me and that brother of mine, we're both very, very close. And this is a game I've played 300 hours of, if not more, with him. And the first video did well for the channel, but it's been about a year, so I figured I'd do the second one. Channel's a lot different than it was then, so this video did not nearly do as well as the first one, because the channel's a lot different now in terms of what works or not. But I still wanted to do it, and I did. Great game, had a lot of fun. Honestly, 4 out of 10 difficulty. They say it's a 5, some say it's a 6, but honestly, 4 out of 10 for me. I think it's pretty easy. Love the game, it's great. Second favorite game of all time. What are your thoughts on Super Mario 64 DS? I like it more than the original. If that answers your question, I love Mario 64 DS. It's my first version of it. I didn't actually play the OG until after I played the DS one. Still have it. I was actually replaying it like a week ago at night because I got a 3DS, a Minecraft Creeper Edition 3DS, bro, from Japan. I modded it. to be region free. And at night, I was replaying the game. I like it a lot. It's great. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 1 and 2. Yeah, this is another scrapped video. Two scrapped videos. Well, it was gonna be one video. I was gonna put them both in one, so I did them back to back. And you know, I scrapped the video because Sonic Adventure 2 didn't do well, and it made me realize people look for specific content on the channel. Sonic doesn't really fit that agenda anymore. And I had fun streaming it though. I had fun with you guys on stream completing these games, but ultimately I left it that way because I wanted to deliver content that I think would do well. I saw that Sonic wouldn't. So I scrapped it. Scribblenauts. Yikes. Freaking yikes. We can skip those two. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know, okay? But yikes, dude. Blackberry honey, bro. Oh, heck yeah. Let's take a look. Get a little damp. What does that mean? I actually didn't do this. What is this? I didn't actually watch this. I skipped it and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what this means. Oh, shoot. I promise I did not know that, you guys. If you didn't notice, I did the platinum in 2 minutes. Why? Because you can skip it, okay? And I didn't pay attention. I didn't realize that's what it meant by getting a little damp. This game's a friggin' Yuri game. So we can move on. Fancy Pants, pretty cool. High School DxD! Oh yeah, High School DxD. Oh yeah. Oh man, High School DxD, bro. Look, High School DxD. Yo. High School DxD, bro. High School DxD. I speak Japanese, by the way, a little bit. I speak a little bit of Japanese, so that's why I have some Japanese plats. This, I will say, I modded it in because this game's shut down. You can't platinum it anymore, but I do know a little bit of Japanese, so. I also modded in this one. I'm sorry. Anyways. Hi, Boner. Shut up, Penguin. But what's up, Penguin? It's been a while, Penguin. Bro, the slop game, I was talking about the entire, literally just Jeffrey Dahmer puzzle. Okay, dude. Anyways, I do have, what the, shut up. I do want to talk about this a little bit, you guys. Back when I modded this platinum, I didn't actually know I'd actually get into Japanese classes. I always hoped that one day I would. So I took the platinum literally all the way back in 2024. And when I was in 10th grade, I didn't end up getting in a Japanese class I wanted to be in. So I was like, ah, rip. I'll just mod it in. Because I want the platinum, but I can't speak it. I don't know what's going on. I love the anime, though. I love Higurashi. It's one of my all-time favorite animes. But I couldn't do it. Guess what? Not even like a week after I mod in the trophies for this game, my dad I can't remember if he texts me. Yeah, my dad texts me, hey, I got you into a Japanese class finally through your school. And it's a really good one. It's one of the highest rated ways to learn Japanese in America because it's a school all across America. I was like, whoa. Like, that means I could have just learned and I could have eventually just read through this because now I'm learning Japanese. But I learned that I was taking Japanese like a week after I already modded it in because I didn't think I'd be able to learn Japanese. I'm in Japanese class now, bro. Yeah, pretty sad. I would have done it legit, but I was so upset that I didn't get into it in 10th grade that I just modded it in. Now I'm in 11th grade and I'm in it, so I would have done it legit, but it's too late now. Maybe I'll do it on alt. Ooh, I know some of these letters. I'm not the best at translating, but that first letter is U. Second letter, don't actually know that one. Okay, I don't remember all these letters, but I am also learning to read and write Japanese as well. So one day I'll be able to read it all. Oh, there's also no. See, I know some of these letters. I believe one of those ones is ku. So you don't even know which ones I'm pointing out because you guys can't see me, but I do know some of those letters. Not the advanced ones yet. I'm getting there. I'm still on the basics, but you know, whatever. Astrobot. 100th platinum. I made this my 100th platinum because Astro's Playroom was my first. This was like my first platinum. My first platinum was Astro's Playroom. Got to make the 100th Astro Bot. Great game. Thanks, Duck, for game sharing this with me. It was awesome. So, yeah. Bloons TD5, man. Flopped video. But this video I would say this is the video that I poured the most amount of heart, love, and passion into. I give it a new video style, but I screwed it up. And I couldn't fix it, and I dealt with it. Still think maybe it would work out. It didn't work out, and it's okay. Bloons TD5, 168 hours. Didn't work out in the end. Still a video on it. I tried something new with it. Didn't work out, though. But it's okay. I'm still happy about it. It's a cool platinum. And there we go. That's all the plats, man. Recently went back to Burnout Paradise City, though, because I felt nostalgic. So, yeah. I'm talking about Dahmer to be edgy. The game I'm literally playing has him in one of the puzzles. Is weird. Oh, that's odd. That's a W icon for which one? This guy's in 11th grade. Not gonna lie, he sounded older than even me, Lamau. Yeah, I'm in 11th grade, bro. Bro, I have to learn Latin for school. You're so lucky. I also had to learn Latin when I was in 9th grade. And it sucked. Bro, why do you not have the 100% for Astro? Didn't feel like doing the DLC, okay? I'm sorry. Wait, bro, did I join at, like, the very end? Yes, you did. We went through 103 platinums. You were here for, like, the last 4. The video that had the most effort and gave back the least. That is a good way to put it, Duck. But you know what? It's okay, because I trust God's plan for my life. And even though Bloons TD5 took the most amount of effort, didn't work out in the end, God still has bigger successes for me in the future that I'm sure people like you will love. Honestly, you guys, Bloons TD5 was probably my biggest failure, but the one video that didn't feel like it, you know? When I was doing Infinity Blade, I remember the video like stopped for one day, and that one day of like the video just stopped getting views just felt like a gunshot to the head. I don't know why it was. It wasn't even that big of a deal, but it hurt super bad. Scribblenauts hurt super bad, but both of them didn't take that long, and Infinity Blade still worked out in the end. Bloons TD5 was an even bigger flop than Scribblenauts and took 160 hours, but honestly, even though that video flopped, it didn't really hurt that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I saw that failure of a video as like just motivation. So honestly, I'm not too sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too sad that this video flopped. As time consuming and hard as it was, honestly, I'm not sad, actually, because, you know, God has a better plan for us in the future. After failures come success, and I know that. So, Bloons may have failed, but we'll have more success in the future. So I don't really care, honestly. I wasn't too sad about it. I think I was maybe in the moment, but honestly, didn't really hurt that bad. So, yeah, I've literally only ever played the OG Bloons TD. I've only ever played Bloons TD5, actually. I've never played any other one. Did you talk about your little accident during Miles Morales? Nope. I did not talk about it. What's the future of the trophies? What is the future? Well, we're doing PvZ Replanted as the next platinum. So stay tuned. PvZ Replanted will be another platinum. And I know how much you guys love Angry Birds. I know. So I ordered Angry Birds Star Wars on the PS4. And the next platinum trophy video will be Angry Birds Star Wars. But the next 2 videos won't be platinum videos. The next one is a retro achievements video. The one after that is not 100% video, actually. You know, I feel like maybe just doing just achievements for videos can get old eventually. I gotta admit, I'm a little tired of trophy hunting. I don't really want to do it anymore. And honestly, I'm sick of 100% stuff in general. And I had an idea of a video that goes against obscure, funny, nostalgic games, just like Angry Birds once was. And I have a video planned for it, and it'll come after Berserk. And then we'll go back to Platinum Trophies again for 2 videos in a row. So, yeah, Platinum Trophies are not done on the channel, you know? I know we haven't been doing a whole lot, but Platinum Trophies are not done. I have 2 Platinums at least for now planned. retro achievements videos coming out next. And yeah, man. So I'm really excited about the future. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Bro, have you seen the YouTuber Chazington? He's peak. I've never heard of him. I really, honestly, guys, I only watch Nathaniel Bandy. I don't really watch anybody else. I watch Nathaniel Bandy, Scott the Waz, and that's about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch anybody else. I only watch those two. I'm sorry to say. I also watch a little bit of Shardix. I like him a lot. So, yeah, those are the only 3 people I watch. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, there we go. That is the trophy list. There's a lot I have started but never finished. Like Alien Hominid. Never finished it. Last of Us. I'm planning on going back to The Last of Us tonight, actually. I already have 2 videos prepared. for the future. And since I'm feeling very accomplished lately, I feel like I've been taking the defeat of balloons very well, and I've been working hard. So I might give myself a break tonight and finish up The Last of Us, because it's a great game. So maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe. I've been playing, whatever. And Nico BBQ and Nick AR. Honestly, I don't watch them. Sorry. I haven't watched Nico Barbecue in about 3 years, and I haven't watched Nick AR in a very long time either. But anyways, there you go, gang. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys want SPS to come back, a lot of you guys do, I'll go ahead and bring back the SPS streams. I'm still looking forward to it. I might have to order some energy drinks tonight first, though. I don't know why I said that. I just felt like sharing. Stoner, is your Vita still cooked? Yes. My Vita... Oh, wait. My PlayStation TV is cooked because my controllers won't connect to it for some reason. But my PS Vita still works. I do love my PS Vita. PS Vita is awesome. I love it. PS TV is a little broken, though. I don't know why, but my controllers won't connect to it. But everything else, PS Vita itself works great. But anyways... There you guys go. SPS will come back. Oh, wait, another comment. Got any current animes that are your favorite? I love Dragon Ball Z and Demon Slayer. My favorite animes. Berserk 1997. Neon Genesis Evangelion. That one's probably my number 1. I love Neon Genesis. Attack on Titan's great. Naruto. Naruto's definitely up there. Promise second. Naruto has played a huge role in my childhood. I watched it first when I was about 7 years old with my brother, and I watched it all with him throughout the course of about 7 years. We watched all of the original and Shippuden. It's a big role in my life, so I love Naruto. Yeah, I've seen over 90... Oh, I have a guilty pleasure anime. I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but there is an anime that's actually a guilty pleasure for me, because I don't know what it is. I just love it a lot. Rosario plus Vampire. It's very niche. Not a lot of people know about it. The manga has a completely different story, but the anime is just this weird fan service sexual thing, while the manga is a genuine romance story, and it's a really great one. But I still appreciate the anime. I discovered it through the anime, and I honestly love it a lot. Higurashi again, I love a lot. I've seen over 90 anime, so I could be here all day, but those are the ones that come to mind, so yeah. Bro is so goated, great anime taste, my king. Well, I don't know about king, Jesus is king, but I appreciate it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed us going through the platinums, because I didn't make a video on it. I felt like doing a video, and then I never did. So figured we'd do a stream instead, so we can go over a bit more. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.